All right, welcome to another edition of our monthly recap of our sales for Pop's Block Shop, where we sell on Bricklink.com, Brickowl.com, sell some stuff on eBay. In this video, we go over how much we sell minus it's cash in minus cash out. That's it. It's not 100% relevant for tax purposes in any way. So I know some of you guys want to say that's not right, but this is just numbers. Just I'm throwing it at you. And this will be the last month I actually disclose the actual dollar amounts. I know some of you like the numbers. I like the numbers. I like to know what other store numbers are that sell more than me, but they don't show that. So I just had one comment that said not to do it, or you shouldn't do it, or it's private, and that was enough. I knew it was time to stop either this after this one or the end of the year, but we'll get 6 full months of income here in these videos. So, well, before we get into the numbers, you have to watch this. It is a recording that we made, or part of the recording. It's coming out. You'll see in the video.
You're panning around your store and you're saying something like, I think I just built a great store, and then you caught yourself. You said you're being humble, and you're like, that's what you were like him and Han over it.
It is becoming a great store. I say that like it hasn't become one already. I'm just being, I don't know.
Like, no, dude, you've built an amazing thing in your basement, and like everybody wants that.
Let's get into it. We're at popsblockshop.com. You go here for everything. These links, this will go to the YouTube channel, which you're already on, our Facebook page, Instagram, Twitter, which we don't really do much, our Bricklink store, eBay store, Brickowl. So we hit 3,000 subscribers this month. That's something I didn't really talk about. I did some Instagram stuff. I don't know why you shout it out on Instagram other than YouTube, but thank you everyone for subscribing. Thank you so much for all the views. It's crazy how many views some of these videos are getting on a daily basis, or the few videos I put out a week are just it's just awesome. So thank you for watching and subscribing. So events, I'm excited. Today's July 2nd, so we're just 8 days away from Bay Beach. Saturday, July 10th, 2021. It's in Green Bay, Wisconsin, at the amusement park in an old dance hall. No air conditioning. Last year or 2019, I meant they didn't have it last year, was extremely hot, but so worth it and so much fun. So I'm not sure what the temperature is. I haven't checked it yet, but hopefully it's not going to be in the 90s like it's going to be tomorrow here. So it's Saturday and a Sunday sale. Awesome Lego displays there. So excited to go there. And I know when I went there last time, I didn't know hardly anybody. And that's where I met Butt Shop 2021. If you've seen him on the channel a few times. And just some great people. I met Reed from Hope Castle there. Hopefully he's going to be there. I'm not sure. But yeah, just some great people there. And now I know like pretty much everyone that's going to be there that's going to display. I've had conversations more with them. So it's very cool. So that's that. Let's just go to our Bricklink store here and just check it out. Today, July 2nd. So July 1st and 2nd, I uploaded a ton of parts. So the numbers might be a little different on my spreadsheet. I'll pull over here in a minute. But it's just loading, taking a long time. We have a total of 285,216 parts. That is a definite record. I was at like 276,000 was my record before this week. This week has been one of those mad dash weeks, just uploading a ton of stuff. All the Amazon Prime deal sets. I have 4 out of the 6 I got, or 3 out of the 5. I can't remember. I did 3 sets for uploaded already. The Ship in the Bottle, Star Wars ship, the small one, the dark green colored one with the Snap guy, and then I can't even remember the other one. Anyway, lots of stuff for sale. What I got to focus on next week is minifigs, or next week I'm taking time off actually. So the week after that, after the Bay Beach, I'm focusing on minifigs. I only have 582 for sale in my Bricklink store, so that needs to go up. I was at over almost 800, almost hit 800 at one time, but I was over 700 a couple of times. and need to work on that. So let's look at our expenses, which I was supposed to buy a Bricklink store this month. It didn't happen. They just wanted too much for the amount of work I would have to put into it. If it were plug and play, like they had all their stuff in the bins like I have, the screw lockers, some people call them, I would have definitely jumped on it. I would have taken it immediately for their price, but everything is in bigger bins, in plastic bags, just not the scene that I wanted to pay the amount they wanted for it. So here's the expense report that took me out of the picture. Get out of there. And it wants to be funny here. There we go. So this month we spent $13,943, which is a lot of money. It is a lot of money. And when I saw how much I spent on inventory, the thing is, I didn't buy that store, but I took all that money and bought other stuff and it probably came out way better than I would have buying that store. So definitely $1,600 in shipping, $200 in office supplies. This includes any bubble wrap, any mailers, envelopes. So you can kind of add this. I mean, I do put everything into this, not just stuff I use for shipping. So it's kind of just a broad category. So I did have to make some investments for the sports cards that I got on some supplies. Not much, probably an extra $20 or $30 just to be set up for that. $488 in selling fees. Now this does not include the eBay fees because they take them out of every item that you sell now, so it doesn't show that. So inventory spent $11,624. I did get some good Walmart runs here. I got a haul from the poly bags. You probably haven't seen that video. I made a video, but I haven't put it out yet. What was in there? But here's a sneak peek: 100 Looney Tunes, 50 poly bags, 75 Mario plus more. And then I placed a couple insane Bricklink orders over in Europe for some stuff that it's going to last a long time. Just the investment. It's about making the investment and keep it going. So that's the expense report. Ink has been constant since I got the Rollo printer. I just pay $26.49 a month, and I print as much as that, up to 700 pages. I'm barely getting to 500 now, so I like it. I'm just going to keep that. It's not much for how much I ship out. It is very cheap, so it's very good. And so this is our expense report. Bought lots of minifigs that I don't have time to go through. And let's bring over the actual spreadsheet of next month. I'm going to have to redesign this, so I'll bring all the numbers from everything else, but I just have to redesign it. Now I got to get me back in the frame here. I don't know how to do that. You can see me over here. There we go. So we had some records. We have June here. Let's just I like going to 2020 because it's just fun to look at where we've come from. I set 0 records in June of last year, and the records I set this June are they're not really tied to selling so much, so that's fine. But it's showing I'm putting in a lot of work and making a lot of progress. So we had 184 orders. This is our first full month of Brick Owl. So we had our first full month of Brick Owl, 91 orders. So it jumped like right away to that. And total of $4,800 combined in, gross in money received. So for them. So not bad. This was actually June 15th of last year is when I went full time for 13 weeks. So in July is when in August it kind of went up because I was working full time on it. So 2021, June till May, all of May I worked full time in the Bricklink store, which was just awesome. It's awesome, but it is tiring, lots of work. So June we hit a record. We had 30,000 more parts for sale at the end of June than we did in May. That to me is just amazing, an amazing stat there. Lots at the end of the month, 10,890. So we had 800 more, almost 900 more lots than we did at the beginning or the end of May. So the accessories that I uploaded was a lot. I wish I used Brickstore to track every day how much I added, but it would have taken time away from uploading. So I'm just not going to do it just for the sake of seeing a number. But it would have been cool. I do plan on learning Brickstore at some point, but it's just not on the priority list because I don't need it. I have never had an issue uploading directly on Bricklink. So we sold 25,813 parts in June. We added 56,126. It's not my best ever. Best ever was December of 2020. It did 65,000 somehow. I don't know how, but I'd have to look at the vlogs for that one. But the best this year so far. 306 Bricklink orders, which March is, I don't think I'm ever going to beat March until we get to maybe November or December this year, because March was just insane. But I was close, actually. I was just $200 off, and I did raise my sale price in my Bricklink store for the whole month of June as a test to see if I could still sell a higher amount. And I think it worked. I don't know if I did not have that sale on, I would have beat this number if I still the same amount of sales. So it's just no way to know if that actually helped or not. But average order $26.33. We're open all 30 days, I think. 13 orders per day, which is great. And now Brick Owl 1,700. I had more orders my first month open on Brick Owl in June of last year than I had here. So go figure. But my battery's going to die in my camera, so I'm going to cut this. Well, I can just keep going if I lose it over here, so we'll just keep going. So combined, we have $10,269 sold, which is great. Just a great month. 390 total orders, 29,000 total parts sold between both Bricklink and Brick Owl. We have 670 fans on Bricklink now. And that's a great gain of it's like 30 or 40 every month around there. And on eBay we broke 1,000, so we have 1,009 followers on our eBay store. That's just great. 458 visits to our website, popsblockshop.com. And then so our eBay income was $7,599. Again, the sports cards have been just paying dividends that I have. That's included in that. And I did not do this combination yet, and I didn't bring over the expenses, so I didn't want to see it. So combined income across the both platforms, 17,869. So then if we go to, I know I got to find the other sheet. There it is. The expense report was a total of 13,943 negative. There we go. And then we copy this formula here and we put it here. So we had an income of profit, roughly money in versus money out. Okay, profit may be the wrong term to put there, is maybe that'll help solve the issue. It's cash flow. Cash flow is positive. Let's change it. Cash flow. There we go. Save this thing. $3,926. Very happy with that number for the amount of stuff that I acquired this month. It's insane how much I have to do still, and I've been uploading like mad. So that's it. That's the number for the year. 38,000. If we double that, we're looking at about an $80,000 plus cash flow in the year, which is going to be higher than that. I can tell you that right now, because in the quarter four, it gets really good. So that's what all this work right now to upload, even though the numbers are what they should be compared to what I'm uploading, they are going to go a lot higher during quarter four, which is what we're working toward. So that, even though they call it a summer slowdown, is it really happening? Who knows? It didn't happen for me. I tried to put things in place like raising my sale a little bit. It was just 5%. So we almost reached 2,000 listings on eBay, because our sports cards category, and I've been selling a lot every day, like 8 to 10 items just on that. And I don't really always list much, but 632 of that is sports cards. So that is it. So hopefully some of you guys will come out to Bay Beach. I got to get me back in the screen here. Here we are in Green Bay. But thanks for watching. Thanks for following along. Appreciate all the support. This is a lot of fun. I like showing what I do. I hope, and I know a lot of you guys appreciate showing what I do. Just an overall day-to-day activity of what it takes to run a Bricklink store. It's very, very active. It's a lot of work. Just keep that in mind. It's a ton of work. It's not easy money. You do a lot of stuff, a lot of thinking of what to do next. But the best thing is just keep uploading and it'll happen. So Until next time, take care.